Hello, everyone. Welcome back to this rainy, kind of gross Monday. But hey, we're going to conquer the week anyway. It is time for us to check on our egg crystal geodes that we started last week. And remember, what we did was we took the membrane out of the egg and got just an eggshell, and then we covered it with some glue and some salt water that we made to form crystals. And so these crystals, just so you know, these crystals that you're about to see, they're not huge or anything like that, but they form through sedimentation, okay, like how rocks and stuff like that form, okay? So here, I'm going to pull this up close. I think our green one had the most crystals to form. If you look right around the edge right there, and then they really clumped up down there at the bottom. That is probably where just the puddle of salt water was, and then as the water evaporated, they clustered up and formed there. But I think that the backs of the eggs are the coolest because it almost looks like it's covered in like ice. So right through there. Doesn't even feel real. Then the red one right here, it had the most along the outer edges. You can see those right through there. It looks just like, honestly, it's a crystal. And then the back of this one is pretty cool. It just looks like it was frozen. Then our blue one, it had more on this one little corner right here. You can see that right there. Oh, whoops, just knocked one off. Right there on the corner. But the back of this one it's really like a dark blue. It's kind of shiny. As you turn it, you can sort of see it just a little bit. And then our purple one, it's a very, very dark purple, but you can see the crystals that started to form right there along the edge. So it's a super cool experiment, super easy that you can do with stuff that you already have at your house. I 10 out of 10 recommend it because it is cool to see the changes that happen overnight. Now, in addition to checking up on our eggs, we are going to start another experiment today, okay? So what you will need is a cup or a glass, vinegar. I found out today they sell giant things of vinegar, so I'm good to go now. And you will need salt and a seashell. So what I have done, I have mixed in here, this is all vinegar, except I put in a tablespoon and a half of salt. Okay, and we are going to remove the color of this shell right here. So it's kind of like an orange, yellowish type shell. You can see there. You can see it. So what we are going to do, we're going to set this in here overnight, and then tomorrow we will check it to see how much the vinegar has eaten away at the calcium that shells have. Okay, so make sure that you come back tomorrow. I'm going to put this in here. There's our shell in our vinegar and salt water, and you can start to see the bubbles forming. So those bubbles is the acid starting to eat away at the shell, kind of like what happened a couple weeks ago whenever we put the egg into vinegar and let it sit for about a week. Something similar is going to happen with this shell. So make sure that you come back tomorrow, and I'll see you guys then.